everyone, welcome back to my channel, Your Canadian Lawyer. This is your friend Manbani Ohri Duggal, also known as Bani Duggal. So today I'm going to be talking about the book I wrote, which is called Navigating Canada's Legal Terrain. It was previously available on Amazon, and now in case you guys want this copy, it is a complete manual and a guidebook on how to become a lawyer in Canada, how to become a barrister solicitor in Canada. And in case you do want a copy, please comment below or contact us on Instagram and I will send you one. Today I'm going to be answering a few questions about my journey and how I wrote this book, and telling you a little bit about how this book started from a mere piece of paper and ended up looking like this. So let's get started. So how I became an author is honestly a very confusing aspect, because I never thought I would become an author. I, in my life, had never thought that writing books was one of my fortes. But to be honest, in 2021, I started my YouTube channel and my Instagram, in which a lot of people would send me questions and ask me a lot of information about how to become a lawyer in Canada. So this book actually started as brochures made for certain question and answers, which people would constantly ask me. So just like pages, I would write certain pages for them or answers, and I started compiling brochures by the end of 2022 and starting of 2023 just to answer those questions. If you notice, if you have the book with you, so the table of contents are actually different answers of different things which people would ask me. So this idly started as making brochures, but then I compiled it into a book much after. Did I ever think that I would become a writer? No, not at all. Like, I never thought that I would become a writer. I never thought that I could author something. I never thought that I would compile a book. It was way out of question from my line of work. So no. What inspired me? Well, my mom, I would say. And I think what inspired me to do the compilation of the book was that the need out there of a certain guidebook or steps, which wasn't clear for a lot of people, especially when I started my journey. I went back to India to do law, and then when I came back to Canada, even though I was from Canada, it was a blank piece of paper which I had no idea about, and answering, and different people would give me different answers. So honestly, this whole journey, I got inspired because when I started doing my NCAs, there was nothing like this. So it was just basically talking and networking to people. So I feel that, you should be prepared, because a lot of people move from different countries to Canada, and I think you should be prepared of the costing and what the steps could be. So that's what I think inspired me to compile this into a book and finally get it published. It took me around 6 months to write the book. It took me a good 3 months to decide if I want to publish it or not. But almost, I would say, the whole process was a year, and I'm very happy about that. How has my journey been? Well, it's been amazing. Like I said, I never thought I'm going to be an author. I was always into traditional practice, and being an author was something I never thought of in my life. Will I write more books? I'm not sure yet. This was a manual for my page, which now turned out into a book for all my viewers and my students who I used to teach just like that. So I don't know if I'm going to write something else, but if you think so, maybe, you could comment below and I could consider writing on that. What is the future of this book? So this book has already been conceptualized and taken over by Iman Publishing, and they have incorporated it in their ITL Prep course. So now this book, which was called Navigating Canada's Legal Terrain, is a comprehensive ITL Prep guide for Iman Publishing, which I have helped them conceptualize, and they have actually idly used the manuscript of this book to conceptualize it. And it's available online, and we can go check it out, and it's available on their website. And if you're planning to do your NCAs, they have a whole course set up, so this acts like a guidebook for all their students, and anybody who wants to go can get it on their website. So this was conceptualized approximately, I think, 6 months ago, and it's finally online available on their website. So you could go check that out as well. I think my journey with Iman has been amazing. I think the whole journey of the book has been very interesting and very, I would say, it makes me feel very content. I also feel that it's amazing that I could help out a lot of people, and now that Iman Publishing has taken over, a lot of people who are actually serious to do NCAs and become lawyers in Canada can go through something I wrote, and it just gives them more clarity if they want to or don't want to do it. But please go check out Iman Publishing website, and the whole downloadable book would be available. And if you want a copy of Navigating Canada's Legal Terrain, just DM us and we'll send you over a copy. Thank you.